back to Autism Live. We're very excited because we have people joining us in lots of different places. Right now via Skype, we have Coach Elaine Hall joining us. And here in the studio, we have Julia Moss from the Miracle Project and Dominique Brown from the Miracle Project, but also from the film you just saw the trailer for, Please Stand By. So we want to start with Coach on Skype because Coach talk a little bit about what the Miracle Project had to do with this new film that's out starring Dakota Fanning.
Fantastic. Hi, Shannon.
Hello.
So always so wonderful to be on Autism Live, and great to see my pals there. So hi, Julia, and hi, Dom.
And we're loving your glasses. Those are some funky. They're fabulous. Aren't those glasses cool? They're so fun. So I was asking, tell us a little bit about what your role was in Please Stand By Me and the role of the Miracle Project.
Okay, so the Miracle Project received a casting call originally for to play the young Dakota Fanning. And I responded to the casting call seeking for someone to play a young Dakota Fanning, and mentioned to the director that we have adults as well that could play parts of the adults that live in the house that Dakota Fanning's character is living in. So once I met with the director and the producer and the writer, we really, really clicked, and I was brought on as the autism consultant for the film. Ben Lewin spent hours researching autism and really working on understanding what was autism truly about before he stepped into filming. And he visited the Miracle Project classes, he came to our performances, he even set up the producer, one of the producers, and also Oliver Lewin, set up a day for Dakota to meet with two of the Miracle Project actors, Tristan Miller and Jordan Miller, at their house to learn with them and ask them personal questions. So it was a very involved process, and he, being true to his word, the production company as well, when they could hire our actors to portray actors with autism, they did it. And that's where Dominique, and also there was just a clip with Shelley Cox, who's a dear friend and colleague, and also Brittany Sanders. It was really a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to be on the set and for our young adults to have professional experience working on a set.
Absolutely. And I got to see the film last week. There was a screening that all of you were at, and it's a lovely, lovely film. And it was so fun to see all of these wonderful actors getting to have the opportunity to be on a set and be in a film and to see their wonderful performances. And we're going to talk with Dominique in just a second about his role, because I think you had one of the biggest parts. You were in so many scenes. It was really, really fun. But I want to go back for a second and say thank you to you, Elaine, for being always an advocate and being a professional in this industry who, when people come to you for one thing, you say, yes, but here are all the things that you should include in this to make it a better film and to make this world a better place. So I just want to say thank you to you for, of course you would advocate for our adults to have roles in it. That is just you through and through. But thank you for having done that, because I think the film is elevated because of it, and for getting together with the producers and making it possible for them to learn more about what autism really is instead of their perception or what they read in a book or whatever. And I want to start with talking about the, you mentioned that they first came to you looking for the young Dakota Fanning. I honestly want to tell you that I thought that was one of the most on point parts of the film. I think I even spoke to you about it that night of the film, that there is a scene that I just thought was one of the best things I have ever seen. It was driving me crazy because I was like, is that little girl actually on the spectrum? Because I believed that she was. and you said in the talk back afterwards that she was not. Is that true? Is that what I?
Yeah, she's not on the spectrum. She's not on the spectrum. She's a very talented actress. And I was actually on the set that day and was able just to give some minor adjustments. But she was incredibly talented, and Ben was very open to any suggestions that I might have had that day. And it was really important to really bridge and make a meaningful experience of that scene, because it was a very powerful scene.
But can I just say, because you are saying, well, I gave her a minor adjustment, but people need to understand in the film industry that I don't think it was a minor adjustment that you gave at all, because the scene is perfection on ice skates. It's
Absolutely.
just amazing. And that's a young actress, so I don't believe this, I think you're being way too gracious, Elaine. This minor adjustment stuff is not flying with me. I think you're a superlative acting coach for young actors and older actors, and I think you made that scene happen. So I'm just going to say that. And it, people need to see this film for many different reasons. It's just a good yarn. It's a good story, if nothing else. But you need to support your autism community, and you will see this scene and you will know what I'm talking about, because you're nodding your head. It's amazing.
I mean, it's incredible.
It is. And, that was the thing that I was so thrilled with so many other things in the film, but that was the thing that I was like, okay, that rocked. So no more of this false modesty. I think she is a good little actress because she took your adjustment, but I think you gave her really good coaching.
Thank you. It was definitely my joy. I also want to say that the writer, Michael Gamopko, he really did his research and loves autism, and I think that's one of the things that really reveals in the film. And the producers wanted to show something that is just a young girl on a journey, whether or not, without specifying what it is. It's more of a universal theme of having autism and or having a difference and feeling different. So I just wanted to add that as well. But thank you so much. It was a joy to be on that film and to be with a crew that was so receptive.
Absolutely. We're hoping that you're going to have an opportunity to come back and be in studio with us, perhaps with the writer, because this film has been chosen as a selection to play in the AutFest, the Autism Film Festival, done by Autism Society of America. So when we get closer to April and when it plays, we're hoping that we'll have the opportunity to have you and the writer. We're going to come back and talk about how you found out about this film, what it was like for you being on set with Dakota Fanning, and how you, because you're a singer. And we need to say that you are a singer-songwriter of the first order. When you sing, and when you sing your words, you give me goosebumps on top of goosebumps, right? But I don't, and I've seen you act before, and I think that you're a really good stage actor, but was this your first time being in a film?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to talk about that and what that was like, because it's a totally different thing, right?